Hi everybody, how's everybody doing this Saturday? It is beautiful. It is bright out. When I was coming into the studio today, I thought, hey, you know what? Um, want to say a couple of days ago, I had asked questions. I had asked people on my Instagram to ask me questions, and I know normally people do this when they have 100 plus, but you know what? I thought it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun just to kind of put these questions out there. Why not? I thought they were interesting. I thought they were cool. So yeah, we're going to do a little Q&A, just a little bit, because I do want to finish my Frida painting today. So that's like my main goal, is to finish Frida today. So, all right. So the questions I got were, let's see, my favorite color, black. I love the color black. Black, uh, I think that's, yeah, I love black. I love black. That's like my favoriteest color. Excuse me. I love black. I love powder pink and Tiffany blue. I love Tiffany blue. Yes, so those are my favorite colors. Something you don't know about me. I'm Mexican. I am Mexican, full Mexican. This is something that I got all through my life, since as far as I can remember. I want to say maybe as early as maybe third grade, people thought I was Asian, and I got that through elementary school. I got that through middle school. I got that through high school. I got that through college. They thought I was Asian, either Filipino or mixed. My favorite one was Japanese and Caucasian. I was like, oh well. Um, Yes, Asian. And that got me to do that ancestry DNA thing um, that my godmother had given me, because I think she was curious too. And so I ended up doing it a couple years ago, like maybe 3, 4 years ago. And I thought to myself, I'm Asian. And I love the Asian culture. I was like, you know what? Maybe I am Asian. I'm drawn to the food. I'm drawn to the art. I'm drawn to just, the Asian culture in itself. I love, and Japanese. I've always loved Japanese. I always said I want to adopt a Japanese baby. And, if I never get married, I want to adopt a Japanese baby or a Chinese baby. Yeah. And so I really thought, okay, when that thing comes in, it's going to say some part, either Japanese, Chinese, something, you know. And so when I got the results, I was just like, yeah, I'm finally gonna, have like hard facts right there saying that I am Asian of some sort. Yeah, no Asian. I think it's just these cheeks that just make me look Asian. I'm not Asian. Nothing. Nada. On the contrary, um, my results came back 68 Native American, Mexico Native American. Yep. Which I kind of knew because my parents are full, full Mexican. And I can honestly say that because I did our family tree and I'm still working on the family tree, and I've gone back all the way to 1800, and guess what? We're still Mexican. Nothing. Nobody's together. Nobody's mixed together. So I'm hoping that somewhere in the late 1700s or so, or maybe even further, somebody's gonna hook up. Somebody's bound to hook up with my people, and because that was a high number. Native, of course, Mexican. Woo woo, that's what I am. Full-blooded. But I am Mexican American because I was born here. But the blood that runs through my veins, I'm a full breed. Full breed. So, yeah. And then, so, for you that have done it, it gives you a breakdown of pretty much what other cultures you are. So, 68 was Native American. All right. Okay. And then Croatia. I was like, oh, wow. Okay. And then that was the second one. The third one, Brazilian. It was Brazil, but Portuguese. Portugal, somewhere in Portugal, sorry. And then it touched on Brazil. So I was like, yes, I knew that's why I loved, the Brazilian soccer team. Hello, Neymar. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, hello. Yes, for y'all. Oh, that's probably the other question I'll answer later. But yes, so that, and then Armenian. I was like, what? No, read it again. And that was like the fourth thing. Fifth thing. It's in Armenian. I was like, wow, okay. And then it breaks it down Palestinian, something like that. And I right there, I got lost. I was like, okay, seriously? Because I know that I've been really on both sides. I've gone all the way to the 1800s and they still Mexican. So I know this probably goes further back, where my peeps hooked up with these people because, yeah, Croatian and, yeah. But I did find out later, I think it was late 1700s, where there was some type of, where my maternal grandmother's, on her lineage, we have a Kingston. So, and there was Mennonites. Now that I've read more on it, and people from Durango, Mexico, Mennonites actually had arrived to that certain area of Durango that my mom and my grandma were from. So, and that was like maybe 5-6 time great grandma, which makes sense because my grandmother would always say, you remind me of my mom. And, and I've seen pictures of my great grandma, and my great grandma looked like an Amazon woman. So therefore my grandma called me an Amazon woman. Makes sense. So yeah, so my grandma always said, oh yeah, but that was the same line where this Mennonites come up. So I still have to do more research. So somewhere along the line, I'm a Mennonite, color kind of white, but anyways. So yes, I am full Mexican. Anyways, what got me to YouTube? This isolation thing played a big part of it because I was going nuts, crazy. Not only that though, but my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law has a great presence on YouTube, and she's beautiful. I mean, she is gorgeous. She did a lot of makeup tutorials. She'd do some crafts. She's, fashion, shoes, everything. This girl, beautiful, very beautiful. And she, they would always push me and my husband to do it. Every time. Do a food channel. You want to know why? Yeah. Do a food channel, eat. Do something. Just get on there. And, if you were to know my husband, which eventually I want to get him on here, he's very quiet. He is the opposite of me. I'm a big mouth. I could talk for days. And he's very quiet. But eventually I'm going to get him in here. I just have to probably trick him. Yeah. So they got me into YouTube. Definitely they gave us that push to do it. And that support. And also my BFF from the Cinco family. She and her family, her mom, Hottie Ruby. Yeah, they were the last push I needed. It's like, you know what? Just do it. You could definitely follow her. And she does a lot of Funko Pops. She does a lot of unboxing. She's awesome. That family is just great. So please follow them. I will link their information below. So that's what got me into YouTube. The next thing, favorite artist, like Frida, she is definitely my top, my first one. That she's my numero uno. I love Frida Kahlo. My second one is Vincent van Gogh. Then it's Basquiat, Jean-Claude Basquiat. Yes, I even went to go to his burial, where he's buried in New York. My husband had surprised me. And, yeah, that was very, emotional for me, because I was actually right there, right where he was buried. Great artist, died before his time. He would have done great things. But yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite artists. And, authors, do I read? Yes, I read. I love to read. I love to read books. I'm still an old school book person. I love books. I know there's audio stuff out there, but I'm going to tell you something. Some of those voices freak the shit out of me. They freak me out. So I'd rather read. I'd rather just sit down and read a book. My favorite artist of all time is Paulo Coelho. I think I've read every book he's written. He's written The Witch of Portobello. He's, oh gosh, let's see, Britta. Let's see, and I have it here. And By the River, By the River, Piedra, I Sat Down. I love that book. I love all of them. I love all of them. I love him. He's just amazing. He has such a great spirit about himself, and that's very important. If I'm going to read any book, it has to have great, that potential, that spirituality. But also, on the other hand, my sister got me into Sor Juana Inés. A very famous nun, Mexican nun, that was very controversial. She's up there with Frida. She's up there with Frida with the whole feminist movement and stuff. And she showed you a little bit what goes on in the convents and in church and stuff. But I love her. She left great masterpieces of literature. Check her out. Let's see here. Also, do I have any kids? No. No kids. Just a dog. An evil dog. Love her to death. I have just recently become a foster mom. My mom's friend, my sister's, one of her, she calls them baby mamas, but my sister's a foster mama. My sister's been doing foster care for a couple years now. It's one of her foster kids' siblings, 2 of them. Yeah. So yes, I've overnight become a foster mom, but no, I don't have any kids of my own. So yes, with that, I just thought I'd share a little bit on the eve of my birthday. I'd like to thank the universe. I'd like to thank God. I'd like to thank, people, family in my life that have shared this last year with me. The new people in my life that I've met this year, that I made into great friends. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for each and everybody in my life. I'm very grateful for you. I'm very grateful to be alive. I've surpassed my time on this earth due to certain doctors, but it feels good to still be here and still battling the fight and still kind of going ahead and creating, and now having a different platform to create and to share my love. So with that, I shall leave you. Thank you so much. I will talk to you later. Until then, stay safe, stay inside. We got this. We got this, and we're all in this together. So until then, hasta pasta. Mwah.